He left his lover at the party and ran into the traitor, Captain Asa Clardy. And Clardy told Wadey about Jeff's Union ties, and he told General Wadey that Jeff was a spy. Jeff made a fast break for his favorite horse, but the rebel men saw him and he changed his course. Jeff ran to the forest filled with fear, for he knew that his life would soon disappear. Jeff knew that they'd find him if he headed straight home, so he headed south all alone. He ran through the South throughout the night, knowing if he was caught, he'd be shot on sight. By daybreak he knew the rebels would be on his trail, so he slept in a plum thicket, hungry and frail. He slept through the day, but rain started pouring, which awoke Jeff and ended his snoring. He grew weak from his hunger while walking the trail, and he began to move at the pace of a snail. He thought about sleeping as the rain broke at last, but he heard a sound that made his blood freeze fast. Fussy, a man yelled from atop his mare, and Jeff laid down, saying a prayer. Jeff thought about shooting the man off his horse. By pulling the reins, the man changed his course. After escaping death, he ran to the goalie and sprinted and swift till he was out inside the goalie. After running for hours, he fell by the stream till he heard the sounds of the rebel horse team. Life on the line, he hid in the water and watched as his hunters got ready to slaughter. But they were unsuccessful in their hunt for the traitor, and they left that night, but Jeff knew they'd come later. He found the North Star and followed its light, but because of hunger cramps he traveled little that night. He climbed into the mountains, starving and down, but he finally rested at an abandoned town. He crept into a building and sat down to die. If he didn't eat food, his end would be nigh. In immobile state, he saw a wolf pack, and among them lay a hearty snack. The wolves scattered, and Jeff took the pig's remains. He cooked them and ate them with no restraints. After eating, he regained his strength, and after practicing, he could walk at long legs. He took to the road, and his newfound strength really showed. After days of walking, he got near the fort, but a bloodhound's howl cut his trip short. He looked behind him and saw the bloodhound, and he tried to outrun it, but fell to the ground. The bloodhound pounced on him, and he lay in fear. He knew the hunters would come and kill him right here. He waited and waited, but no hunters came, so he fed the dog and made it tame. He got up and ran from his place on the ground, and following closely came his new pet hound. The next day, while Jeff was walking, he saw a group of Union soldiers riding and talking. Jeff ran up to them and told them his title, and a general had him lifted into a bridle. Back in Fort Gibson, he told what he knew about Asa Clardy and the rifles too. Using this knowledge, the Union would win, and Jeff did it all without losing his skin.